Good morning, everybody. Just good morning this time because it is 9 o'clock as I'm recording this on a Sunday, and I just got out of bed. But enough about me. Let's talk about this tier list. Today we are doing bar food appetizers, or appetizers you'll get at a bar, obviously. Lots of chicken, lots of cheese here today. Lots of fried stuff. Okay, so these are appetizers you can get at most bars, and I'm going to do my best to know what most of them are. I do think I know most of them just by looking, but I might have to guess on a couple. Our tier list today goes from S to D. I don't think I'll need an F tier today, just spoiler alert, I think most of these are pretty good. Well, let's go ahead and start off with the sliders. Now, I think sliders, these mini burgers, kind of a B tier appetizer. It is good, but depending on where you go, you'll get like two of them. So if they're going to give me two of them, I'd rather get something else. But depending on where you go, sometimes they give you three or four. That might be a little better. B tier, though, it's pretty good. Remember, C is probably average, so you can take that order for what you will. Fries, I think, like regular fries, it honestly just depends how good the fries are at the place that you're getting them, right? Like some places will have great fries, and you'll want them as an appetizer, and some places won't. So the fries in the picture, if we're thinking back to my French fry cut tier list, looking at these just kind of normal fries, I got to put that in B tier. I don't think I'd order that just by itself, but maybe if I'm just ordering some appetizers while I'm sitting and having a drink or something, you having some French fries to soak that up is a nice, easy thing. Next, we have wings. It's got to be S tier. I mean, it depends on the flavor you have going on, right? This looks like buffalo. But I think wings are an S tier bar food appetizer. That just screams bar food little appetizer thing. That's great. Quesadilla, I'm going to put in A tier. I think a quesadilla, it's a nice little switch. It's not going to be fried like some of this other food. I'm not saying it's healthy or anything like that, but it is a little bit of a difference in texture. Now this next one, I think these are cheese curds. And I think over here, these are mozzarella sticks, which are kind of the same thing, but a little different. So we'll go ahead and call these curds. I'm going to put that in A tier here. Pretty good. Anytime there's melted cheese in something, spoiler alert, I'm probably going to put it pretty high. Next, we have steak fries. Now, if you guys remember my French fry cut tier, the steak fries are not my favorite fries in the world. Again, though, it depends on the place. There might be some steak fries that I would put higher than this, but just regular steak fries, I'm going to have to put that in C. It's pretty average. Onion rings, B tier here. Again, it depends on the place. Some places have really, really good onion rings. They're very generous with the amount. Some places you order onion rings, you get 4 of them. It's like, okay. Some places you can get the big onion ring tower, which is cool. Which I just noticed, I don't think they have a bloomin' onion on here. But I guess that's the same thing as an onion ring in terms of taste. So I want to put onion rings in B tier. I love onion rings, but really depends on where you go as to the quality you get of it. Next, we have chips and salsa. Chips and salsa is going to be A tier for me. Nice, easy appetizer. A lot of places, especially Mexican bars, you'll get them for free, and that's always appreciated. Curly fries, I'm going to put with the French fries here in B tier. Just if we remember our cuts, curly fries is one of my favorite types of fries. But again, it's going to depend on the place. Depends kind of what you are. If you're going there to eat, I'm probably not going to order fries. I'm probably going to order, wings or something. Next, we have, I think these are Macaroni Bites. And that's what I'm going to go with because it looks like cheese in there. Looks to be textured. It's definitely fried on the outside. I'm going to call these Macaroni Bites. And if that's not it, correct me in the comments, please. Macaroni Bites I'm putting in C tier. The idea of a macaroni bite is amazing to me because I love macaroni and I love things that are fried. But putting them together in practice, I have never had one that blew me away. It's always just kind of like a worse version of a mozzarella stick with other stuff, with like the noodle in it. So I'm going to have to put that in C tier, unfortunately. Next, we have, I think these are just chicken strips. I think chicken strips are pretty A tier appetizer. That's nice and filling, right? Again, it depends how much they give you, but usually with chicken strips, you'll get at least 3. And that's a nice appetizer to have with some wings or something. With some ranch or something. If you're not going to get wings, then I think chicken tenders is a good way to go. Next, we have fried pickles. Fried pickles is going to be C tier for me. I know a lot of people swear by them, but it is not my favorite thing in the world. Now, I'm not going to put it in D tier. I don't hate it, but not my favorite thing in the world. So that's ending up in C tier there. Next we have fried zucchini? Is that what this is? Or stuffed jalapeno? It's either fried zucchini or stuffed jalapeno. And either way, I think I'm going to put that in B tier. That's going to be good. It is going to be good. But a lot of places, and it depends on the place. I guess that happens with a lot of these. Them in general, I'm putting them in B tier. It's a nice appetizer. It's something different. I'd probably get it rather than most fries. But some places do them very oily and very fried flavor-y, if that makes sense. Not going to be my favorite thing in the world. Loaded potato skins, I think, is A tier. Not a lot of places have these anymore, it feels like. But when you get them, they're always great, in my opinion. Mozzarella Sticks is going to be absolute S tier for me. That's one of my favorite appetizers of all time. Not much else to say on it. Hear me out. Hear me out, guys. These are Pretzel Bites. Hear me out on this. Pretzel Bites are good. Pretzel Bites are very good. They're at least a B tier appetizer, okay? But I don't want them at a bar. And I know people are going to say, "Oh, it'll soak up the drink, right? The pretzel, the bread with the drink." That's true. That's true. But when I'm at a bar, I want something fried and unhealthy. Not to say pretzels are healthy, but I want something fried, preferably with meat and or cheese. So for me personally, when I go to a bar, Pretzel Bites, not my choice. I'm putting it in D tier. Fight me in the comments. Next, we have Artichoke Dip. This is our last one. Got to put Artichoke Dip in S tier because it's a step up from the chips and salsa. It's a step up from that. So to get that artichoke dip, this might be queso dip. I don't know. Whatever nice, white, fantastic dip they have, that's going above chips and salsa. It's going in S tier. And with that, guys, we're actually not done. We're not done. We have one more thing to do here. We're out of things to list, but somebody let me know that I could do more. I could do more with my tier list. And we're going to try it here with this one because I think this is a good tier list to try it on. We have three, for example, the C tier here, we have three things in it. We have fried pickles, we have macaroni bites, and we have steak fries. Well, let's go ahead and rank these between the three of them. I think macaroni bites, I'm going to put that closer to the C here. That's going to be the best of these three. And I'm probably going to put fried pickles above of the steak fries. B tier, let's do the same thing. B tier, I think I'd keep the sliders first. I think jalapeno poppers are better than fries. And I think curly fries are better than regular fries, and onion rings are better than regular fries too. So that would be my ranking there in the B tier. In the A tier here, got to go with the chicken strips first. This is hard. This is hard because these are good. Why can't I move that? Okay. These are all good. Chicken strips first, though. Chips and salsa has to be last. I mean, they're great. They're still an A tier, but out of the A tier options, I think I'm putting them last. I think cheese curds go in the middle. I think quesadilla over cheese curds, and then loaded potato skins right after that. In the final tier, I think I like it exactly as it is. Wings first, mozzarella sticks, and then artichoke dip. All right. So we've not only ranked these appetizers, we have ranked them within their rankings. Let me know what you guys think, if you agree with these rankings, if you disagree. There'll be another tier list up tomorrow at noon Pacific, as always. With that, this has been the guy that makes random tier lists. Signing off.